already underway. That's not... I love OBS. Literally, I've got into the game and they've already started, so apologies for this. Welcome to the game. It's the first game. We don't need that score thing either. It is Origami on the CT side of Vertigo, taking on the HighlandFatties on the T side early on. Ashley and Forest Walker have fallen early on, and it's going to be a hit towards A here for the HighlandFatties side. Nexus, he's here towards the back of site, and they've not fully cleared this yet. That's going to be Mecha, finding his first of the round, looking to do more damage. Origami, they're left in the retake, and they've done well so far. It's Mecha, still looking to do and find some more damage, and he's got himself a third off of this. Nexus, the sole player left for Origami, and he's got one nice headshot as well. No kit to work with, but he's got time, and Mecha, he's low HP, and he doesn't have to push this whatsoever. Gonna go for the peak. Well played by Nexus, and just like that, that's Origami getting themselves the first round in their favour. And you didn't even need a defuse kit. Up about. And even get the Easy Friends music kit. Because why not? I'm still getting used to all these cinematics as well. Hello everyone. I've never actually commentated on this map before. It's the first time I've done this. So it's going to be interesting. I've even got cinematics. That's how prepared I am. I knew this map was coming up. I had to be prepared for it. Eki early on. We'll get a Molotov down towards the B ramp area. And for Origami, they've actually got 3 players towards B early on. There is 1 player rotating over. But Forest Walker here looking to do the damage. He's got 1 kill. A team kill came out from the HighlandFatties side. And despite having pistols, they've not done too bad, realistically. Kazi, the sole player left. Nexurus. Not Nexus. Nexurus. And you've got no in-game sound. Now you do. Kazu, he's left in the corridors of mid. Will not be allowed to do anything. Eki cleaned up. 2-0 Origami lead in these early stages. And we have to try and see some sort of response from the HighlandFatties in this round. They will have weapons to work with. I don't even know where half the... I got the cinematic wrong, so I thought they spawned there. Oh well. Can I stream at a higher bitrate? No, because I live in this place called Cornwall, and it's got very bad internet. So I'm sorry about that. There's going to be some ramp control wanted here. Mecha, who'll be the entry player, getting a Molotov towards this sandbags position. A nice angle to flush out early on. Russell for the CTs, he's got a great angle, and he's so early on here to be able to do this, and he's even got the bomb drop for now. He'll find Mecha in these early stages. Loopy's going to pop down now and just wipe out his teammates. That's well played by the Highland side. Actually, he's come to rejoin his teammate towards A. Well, 2 of them. There's been now 3 players on the A site here for the CT side. Molotov is going to be good. Red Robertson helping out to find themselves a kill as well. And he's got 2 off of that. 2 lovely entries to get onto the site here. And well, Nashi is still here, hiding out on site. But Forrest Walker from behind had to get something done. Nothing really coming out for him. Nashi now left to find 2 more players. And they've both got AKs and they've still got utility. And with Loopy holding the angle, it's a nice response. And the HighlandFatties do respond. 2-1. And there will be an early pause. Most likely for the CT side here. And yeah, new tournament. If you guys didn't hear, you probably all have, 'cause you've probably all been sitting in the Discord. Was it Exile? Just haven't turned up to do their games, so... Yeah, everyone gets automatic 6-0 wins over Exile. And then tonight, 4-1, we're meant to be playing North Sea, but 4-1 can't field a team, so North Sea get an automatic win. So this is the first time we've seen this, and yeah, once upon a time, Origami once showed that they can win a game that's not close against bots on Vertigo. That's probably why they've got this little map picked out. And I should apologise, they're not called origami. They're called Oregeno. Oh wait, they have updated the name, sorry. They were called something else. But now they are Vertu Gamers. I can confirm that to you now. Fast Walker and Nashi and Origin. Oh, not Origin, Origami. Going for a little bit of a stack here towards the A ramp angle, and they've done well off of this. Nashi's got himself 2 kills. It was only a pistol buyout for the CTs here. Aqua at least cleaning up, and this round's got pretty expensive here for Loopy and co. Loopy the sole player left. Eki not quite going to walk into his opposing angle. And Eki, as far as he's concerned, Aqua and Loopy have considered going towards the A site, but no, they're still here towards B. And Loopy just keeping watch of the CT angle. Not sure where this last player is. Eki, he ran off a long time ago. He's holding, he's solo towards A. And he's got no utility left if he wanted to retake this site. And the weird thing is, Aqua and Loopy, they're just not fully sure if it's clear yet. They're playing this still carefully, still gently. So what was an eco round by Origami has been pretty good so far, and they could still try and get the round here. But it'll be a 19 HP Eki left to try and clutch it out. And I thought for a second Loopy was just going to shoot at his opponent, his teammate even. I don't know. And this round here, that might have just been the game, because Eki left holding the SMG. He knows he can't do this. He's playing for an exit kill of sorts, and yeah, no kit either means this is a lost round instantly. And I think Loopy might have just spotted his opponent right at the end. He's not exiting too quickly, but he will do now. Eki surely not going to stay alive here. Just going to try and escape, which he will do. An SMG save, no armor. Got some good damage done nonetheless from the Origami side. It's 2 players left for the HighlandFatties, and it will be a reinvestment with potentially a lack of utility here and there. That's a complete lie. They can all get utility out. They're all going to be totally fine at this stage. A good little shift put in. But that does mean that HighlandFatties do tie up the scores, 2-2. And again, mid-control wanted. The corridors, a key part in the HighlandFatties' aggressive approach early on here. Some utility use towards the early boxes and sandbags of mid. But a flash is not going to be effective for anyone. It's a slow push, but the HighlandFatties playing 4 of their players here. Loopy pushing in. And if Forest Walker did get the kill there, he wouldn't have been able to survive much longer. And they good, the utility, not that damaging, but at least scary for Origami. That's like he gets himself a boost. A good boost, and that's smart. Loopy wasn't expecting that whatsoever, and no one from the HighlandFatties have actually been able to trade that out for now. Another set of utility will fall down, and well, the HighlandFatties want to split and head towards A at this stage. The smokes are good. They block out any of these angles towards B and CT and Eki for a minute. Just consider going through that smoke, but Kazui, the sole player, trying to get in, and Nexus, just a great angle he's got really to work with here. KZ was expecting it, but can't get a kill. That's Nexus looking to go up for a second, but Mecha's going to deny him of any further damage. Puts us in a 3-on-3, and a retake possible here for the Origami side. Ren Robertson just holding towards ramp. Easy kill on Nashi. Eki, he's found one back. That flash not going to affect Mecha whatsoever, and now the HighlandFatties just have to hold. That Molotov will certainly delay things even more, and that means Eki and his teammate have to push. They can't do anything. Russell, he was left against 2, but Mecha had the line up, and both on low HP. Robertson and Mecha survive. God Mecha. Mika or Mecha? It's going to be another pistol round rush, this time towards mid for the Origami side. Eco frags for Loopy, just 2 of them. It's an AK gain for Russell. And nothing much really going to be picked up here for the Origami side. Accra, he's watching towards the mid-ramp. Ren Bobertson, he's considering pushing, and Eki is close by there. There's a nice little kill for Ren. He was prepared for it, but couldn't find a kill, and Eki just holding the angle up close. 1 kill from Eki. 2 in total for Origami on an eco. So HighlandFatties, who have responded well on the T side. 4-2. And Origami haven't really had a shot and a chance, and maybe it's because they've had to get Russell to stand in place of Reese XL. That flash not going to be too effective considering the HighlandFatties aren't pushing. But Nexus, he hears the footsteps over towards B ramp, and it's looking to be a little bit of a slow down play. Nashi, he's doing damage. He's done so much damage to Ratko, who's down on 2 HP. They're so lucky that they've got that. But an AWP shot as a warning sign from KZ alerts Origami that they'll be up against an AWP in this round. It is towards A, where Ren Bobertson wants to find some sort of entry. Mecha and Fatties just slowing it down a bit. Fun fact, the HighlandFatties, they're going in the SEA Open this evening. I meant to say this upcoming season. I think Origami are doing the same. Reese can confirm that in chat. The nades are going to go down at least, but no instant commitment because of these Molotovs. And Nexus will just reposition himself up towards the back of A site. And now the push can come in. Accra being flashed by his teammate. And Forest Walker, he smoked off and trying to find a kill. It will be instead be Accra who falls on 2 HP. The bomb can't quite be denied, but the lineup was almost there and almost in the right position. Red just nading his teammate slightly. Forest Walker. Now the smoke's faded, means he can peek out at the right time to take down Mecha. Ren, he wants to respond, he wants to find something here, and he will do. Forest Walker's going to fall, he wants a second. Did so much damage to Nexus, and Nexus on 15 HP has still been allowed to do damage. KZ, they're lining up for him. He's left to find Russell. A 1 versus 3 he's done so well so far, and Russell, he can't stick it. KZ gets a 4K, and the HighlandFatties go up 5. I found it so funny that when I found out that ESEA do TF2 competitive, I didn't think that would actually be a thing. Because TF2 is such an old game now, and yeah, you don't really see Valve promoting it as much as, say, Dota, for example. I really hate that pun. KZ is crazy. You could say he's KZ. Thank you. Just a little match pause, and then just gives us a bit of time just to try and work out what's going on. And so that's what's changed. The stairs have changed. It took me way too long to realise that, because the spawn used to be around here, but now they spawn around here. That's why the graphic was for that little angle there, but either way, still got a pause, and so far the scoreboard looking quite fulfilled for most of the players. A slow start from Forest Walker, that's about it. Nexus, he's got a shotgun, and the Origami side have lost the past 5 rounds. They're going into a bit of a force buy here, and 4 out of the 5 players will be using shotguns. What do I think of Endgame? I've not seen it. One day I'll watch it. I haven't watched it yet because I don't know why. Because I've been working pretty much. But I will go and see it because it's a good film. HighlandFatties 5-2 on the board in their opening game of the EEL Community League. A one-time weekend event. Brought to you by me, the caster, Eki. He's found 1 kill with the shotgun, want to do some more damage, and Russell, he's now going to chime in. Might have baited his teammate there, but it helped him for at least 1 kill. The SMG has come in handy this round, with Forest Walker chiming in to find Mecha. And a bit of an expensive round has been brought out here from the HighlandFatties side here, Nashi. He's expecting this. He's gone all the way back to T-spawn. Aqua though is going to find Forest Walker. The CT player being caught off guard. So Nashi, it's down to you, mate. KZ just holding, and we saw the HighlandFatties play it this slow and carefully last time. They didn't want to overly aggress here, and I don't think they're going to be fully expecting of how Nashi's going to play this. Nashi going to go for the little, he considered it. Going to drop down to mid from the elevator. Nashi did just spot his opponent. KZ does have an orb here. KZ will be on top in that little battle. 6-2. And the T side on top with a bomb plant as well, helping clock up the money. Aqua, KZ, they've got so much money to work with now. I wouldn't say they've got enough for the entire half, but they've got enough for a couple rounds. That's if they do start to lose them. Nexus, no utility. Only an orb and body armor. KZ orping on the other side of things, but Origami know they shouldn't be aggressing or pushing this, and they won't be. And Accra, he'll actually be allowed this opening kill with Nashi being a little bit aggressive out of position. Ben Robertson trying to catch Nexus off guard for now. The CT player will stay alive a little bit longer. Set of utility will be used, and the HighlandFatties will now look to try and commit towards the A site here. There's only one player on the defending side here. Russell and Forest Walker now going to be quick on the rotations to really be able to try and approach this A site here. Zeki just hiding in pit towards beam. And the bomb will go down for Loopy's sake. And well, the HighlandFatties, they should be able to clean this up here, considering they've got some utility and they've got the weapons. But Forest Walker at least falling to Loopy. There's one back from Eki's point of view, and Eki, he still wants to do more damage here. Coming from the forklift of Underpass, he's done damage, and so has Nexus. He's found Loopy off of this, and Eki, the flash supporting the kill to find Ren. Eki, the sole player left in the smoke. He's actually going to take that bomb diffuser, and he's got the second as well. Eki, the sole player left, and Eki, he can't stick this. What a save this is from Accra. Once again, he's going to try for the knife. He'll go for the knife. I don't know if he can get it. Accra's just about going to win it. I don't know how Aki stayed alive for so long. That was a hell of a messy round at the end. I don't know what on earth happened there, but that was a whiff and a half, and that was scary from the HighlandFatties point of view. That was so close from either side's point of view, and well, Origami would be gutted. They just couldn't close that out how they wanted to, and it'll be a pistol round by with an SMG from Eki. And the stack towards B and mid. Again, looking to be proven positive from the HighlandFatties. Ren expecting saw Nashi. Can't do any further damage to him. And they tried this little boost, but look how quickly they're rotating. They're not fully committed yet. Nor are the HighlandFatties. Nexus holding the angle. Eventually we'll find Accra. A little bit of a spray down. And now realistically the money's going to be a bit of a factor from the CT side. But this round they are making it work out. Nexus and Nashi grouping up together, keeping watch of mid because it's not been fully evacuated yet by the HighlandFatties. I'll get some utility in and might even look to try and push a good ideal to drop the bomb. That nade could have been good. Nexus only falls to half from it. Nexus, he's just holding, and now time is really going to be a factor for the HighlandFatties if they want to try and push in here. And really, they've got some utility still to use. They could even quickly rotate towards A if they want to. I'm not sure if they should. Because Russell hears all this noise and they'll be fully aware of this rotate. It's perfect from Russell. His angle's on point and the timing, the slow push need to be perfect here for the HighlandFatties. They've got to find a kill. So they're doing the damage. Mecha will get one. Nexus at least trying to get one more down. He wanted the bomb plant and instead has to go for a kill here. I don't know how. Thank God he doesn't get that bomb down. I was worried that Forest Walker wasn't going to find a kill then. KZ will get one more kill. But finally, it's a confident finish from Origami. As I get a third round on the board. 7-3. And there's no one player standing out in terms of kills and sort of gameplay so far. Ren Robertson for now has had a good little start. And it's the first time in quite a while which we've had to see the HighlandFatties fall down to this pistol buy. Nexus has chosen to be aggressive, but towards the wrong side. It's towards B, where this pistol buy in HighlandFatties side are looking to do damage, and they might not be able to do anything. They can't. It's a clean round in the end from the Origami side, aside from lots of damage onto Eki. But there's a 4th round, and now this comeback could be possible here for the Origami side. It's again going to have to be a force out or pistols from the HighlandFatties, and it's going to be a pistol grenade purchase. But it's going to be Forest Walker getting an early smoke towards mid. Again, not the quite right side of a map. It's going to be a rush towards A, which has just slowed down from the HighlandFatties' point of view with that shot by Casey just tagging his teammate. And the Molotov was good because it really delayed that little push even further. Nashi, he almost had that nade could do some work and it's brilliant. Nashi's going to find Loopy off of that and it's done some more damage here. Nexus, he's done some more work and Nashi denied a bomb plant as well for that. I'm not sure if he realised it. Red Robertson, he's been the key player looking to do damage. He's got 3 and he's certainly not out of this round just yet. He might want an ace here. Nashi, he'll get another one and Ren Robertson, he'll have to find an ace to win the round for what was an eco from the HighlandFatties. There's a minute to play with him. And neither of these players looking to move whatsoever. Russell. He's just rotated back towards B. Not fully committing now. The scope out by Ren just gives up his position. Ren, he'll get a 4th. He might just have a chance to get an ace in this round. It's against Russell. Russell will save the round for Origami. But what an eco that was. From the HighlandFatties' point of view. That was so good and so unlucky from Robertson. That was a nice try. Really good. Origami. Are we safe for another round? And KZ is going to be with us, a late buy. And once again, Origami want to go for a little bit of aggressive map control, especially towards A. Eki, his peak is good. That's going to be Mecha falling. Nexus isn't going to find a kill on Ren. And that's a AWP gained for the HighlandFatties. And Ren, he is alone here towards A. A good little jump, a good peek. So he finds Nashi and pretty much opens up the A site here. It's going to be Eki and Russell left to try and get something out of this round here. And the bomb now going to be heading late towards A. Flash goes over. Not going to be too damaging, but the utility is pretty much on point here. A couple of duplicate Setsi Molotovs used towards the back of sight. Okay, he can deny the bomb plant. Can't deny Aqua of another kill. Casey at least cleans up. So there's no bomb plant, but some good damage from the point of view from the HighlandFatties. That's 8-5 up. Hello, Ritzy. Thank you very much for the tier 1 sub. That's massive, mate. Appreciate that. We were going to do this on the main EEL Twitch, but just wasn't working. But yeah, do follow the Empire Esports League on their social accounts. Twitter at Twitter at EE League. Been a while since I've done a little bit of work for them. There's Nashi. He'll open up 1 kill. Can't quite deny the bomb plant, or can he? It's going to be Mecha up close. Nashi was going to get himself 2 and wanted a 3rd, but that's KZ. An AWP shot through the wood to deny him of any more damage. It's still Eki and Origami who have a good shot in this round here. That's going to be traded. KZ, how does it? He fuck it. What? That's insane. Ren and Casey, the two players left to try and save this. Nexus isn't going to let his opponent find anything. It's Casey left to reload, looking to do more damaging. They won't deny the bomb defuse at this stage. That took him way too long. Wow. Wow, indeed. 8-6. That's the HighlandFatties still on top. Another round back from Origami's point of view. And well, in the last round, it's not the best buy for Loopy. He's only on a pistol. And yeah, the CT default in this round, I'm not sure it's going to be, I can call it a default considering Nexus is the sole player towards A, but it's a good idea considering this is the one only entry towards the site here, so if Nexus gets smoked off, that would be a bit of an issue. And it is slow from the HighlandFatties. They are sort of grouping up towards Beam. And early Molotov will send signs of a delayed push at this stage from the HighlandFatties. Okay, they're lining up for him. He's got himself 2. Russell's going to get himself 2 as well. His own little spray down, and Nashi will clean up to deny their opponents of any kills in this round here. But what a response from Origami. 5 out of the last 6 rounds go in their favour. And while they're not on top, they've certainly made the HighlandFatties pay for quite a few dangerous rounds here and there. So HighlandFatties now switching over to the CT side, who have a kit in Loopy's hands at the start here. It's like your train ticket's gone to land now because you've subbed to me. Very nice. What a smoke. I want to see what this smoke is because this could be insane. It is. What a smoke that is. That's actually perfect to get onto the site here from the Origami side, and you can see why they wanted to go for this map. Haki doing a little bit of aggression early on. Won't quite find any kills off of it. Mecca is going to try and get this retake set up. An early flash. Won't quite find the HighlandFatties with any kills yet, but Eki was such an open position, which was just capitalised by Ren. Russell looking for some more frags. Him and Forrest Walker are doing some work. He wants the knife here. He'll get the knife as well. Russell looking to get another knife here. He just wants a knife kill. Casey, he's found himself another. And Casey and Mecca surely can't do anything else at this stage here. They're going to run. They're going to push for more damage. It's one more for Casey to deny Russell of a second knife. And just like that, the response is there. And yeah, Origami, that smoke early on was actually really nice. I wasn't expecting them to get out of smoke like that, but it worked. Nexus again, he wants to do the same smoke, I think, and again, it's going to be a little bit of a rush here. Origami are also watching the elevators from their point of view. An early nade, not too critical. That flash, not too adventurous just yet, but actually the nades are doing the work. Forrest Walker, Nashi, they found these early frags, and Nexus has found another nade kill as well. The utility just perfect from Origami. They surely have been practicing this map for quite a while, and now it's in a map pool. They might want to favour this map a lot more. Only one player falling from Origami's point of view. A USP also game for Nexus. And it's going to have to be a force out with a lucky utility from the HighlandFatties point of view in this round. You spent 83 hours on this map, fair enough. If it's going to help you win, then do it. Well, that Molotov's not good. Sorry. Eating a some cookies. Molotov, it's good, and it's going to force Mecca away here. He tried to stay alive for as long as possible. In the end, Russell took out his opponent. As he just racing to try and push out onto the site here. Eki's going to find himself an SMG. One will be planted. No, it won't actually. Accra was hiding that smoke and was allowed to deny the bomb plant. Nexus shouldn't be allowed to, or shouldn't be denied of a bomb plant just yet. It's a delayed peak and a delayed plant, and Ren Robertson going to delay and deny the bomb plant for a second time. Ren Robertson is still just keeping watch of things. Yeah, this is only a best of one, by the way, guys. Okay, just trying to fake that plant, and it's good because it gets out the intel and lets the CTs know, or lets Origami know where the HighlandFatties are placed. And off of this, Casey's actually chosen to rotate off, and so they should. Origami also rotating. They're making too much noise, though, and it means the HighlandFatties can completely clock onto this, but unless Ren Robertson gets hit quicker and finds a kill, he could do something here. Ren Robertson gets one before the trade comes out. Russell, he's got two. He might have just secured and saved around for Origami's point of view. Casey, he's got an AWP. No armor to work with. A couple of shots to the foot and he's pretty much dead. And Eki, he hears this AWP up close. The SMG player doesn't need to push any further. Casey not expecting his opponent. And not actually going for the AWP. Which I wasn't expecting. I thought they'd go for the AWP at least. Or consider going for it, which they didn't. I have a 100% win rate on every single map. Fun fact for you all. HighlandFatties again on this bit of an eco buy, and now the T side of Origami is looking quite strong, and it does put a little bit of pressure on this defending HighlandFatties side. The Scottish team against the mixed European team. And the slack towards A early on wasn't quite right, and the HighlandFatties, they're aware of this now, but there's been no overly commitment or play specifically anywhere at this stage for Origami, who are just going for this map control here, looking to stab and do some damage. It's Nashi, he's got one, wants a second, and I thought he'd have done better there. Mecca, instead of the USP in the close one-way, has done well. The door opens towards CT, and it allows Nexus to find an easy frag. Realistically, a reshot of the door means the player towards B side can't quite find the frag. Ren Robertson, he was trying to find something against Nashi, but couldn't. Nexus finds the last. Forrest Walker then the only player fallen. And I don't know who Forrest Walker is. Is he one of your new guys, Reese? He is from Finland, fun fact. Up the EEL, up the Louis 2K. Hello, Cam. What a lad. Still using the overlay, yep. Because it's the exact same tournament and, well, good flash looping. His smoke's slightly better. Denies Origami a chance to peek towards the mid side of the map from corridors. Nexus, he's lining up the Molotov. And you can set up utility from this angle here. And use it through that little wall. But this time, doesn't quite work. The flash will be slightly better. But Origami playing this so slowly that the flash is kind of obsolete at this stage here. The lineup is there, and it was almost a chance for Ren Robertson to potentially get two. Instead, it's going to be smokes pretty much here. The B site not fully cleared yet. Nexus and Origami still just taking things a little bit passively. Trying to make sure they can get this correct. Good nade. Mecha falls to half. But the AWP towards B is here. That's KZ, who for now has to stay alive for as long as he can. He finds Nashi. He'll also get that bomb down for now, but it's only the one frag from their point of view. Bomb at least retrieved. Bomb will be planted, and Nexus and Origami have the man advantage here. Accra and Mecha, they've got work to do. And combined, don't have a lot of health, just under 70 health between them. Forrest Walker, his Molotov should be good, and this isn't going to be that damaging considering the HighlandFatties have already backed away. And it's a 12th round for Origami. And now time is really running out for the HighlandFatties to try and get anything at this stage here. Oh yeah, congrats on that Wikipedia page going through, Cam and Max and that lot. Well done, guys. HighlandFatties. Is anyone here for the HighlandFatties? Yeah. Origami, a 5-man, or at least at this stage a 4-man stack towards the B ramp area. And missed a couple of shots by Ren Robertson. It's going to be costly, because Origami now are going to be committing that. That Molotov isn't good, and remember, this is the player who spent about 80 hours practicing Vertigo. Origami will get themselves onto the B site at least. Russell will get the bomb down. That smoke, not too effective. And the HighlandFatties, they've got all 5 players left in the retake scenario, and they have to really go for this. There's no backing out of them at this stage here. It's one for Forrest Walker, taking damage. All fall to Mecca. Casey's little pre-fire, not going to be good enough, and time is really ticking away here. There's only 2 kits between these 4 players here. Russell is up close to him, looking to find something, but they're lining up for Nexus. He's got 2 and he wants a 3rd, and the bomb's planted for him, and there's no time left for the HighlandFatties. He wants a 3rd kill, and he'll get just that, and should be able to survive unharmed. 13-8, Origami, they're almost there in this best of 1 fixture now. Accurate and co, they've not got anything all half. We've had 6 rounds of this half so far. None of them favouring the Origami side. Or sorry, none of them favouring the HighlandFatties. Fun fact, Cam was the best EEL admin ever. Apparently. Blue Wolf was always better though, I thought. Nexus, Eki, 18 kills apiece. Ren Robertson, yeah, starting to climb ahead on the score now, 19 to 18. And yeah, fun fact, I did this once. I dropped a weapon from the top of the Vertigo map and jumped off, and I landed before the weapon landed. And that was with me jumping off before the weapon, or after the weapon was thrown. Fun fact on this construction site, no weapons. No weapons, don't forget. Apparently. And yeah, like, I had all these cinematics set up, and then one day before the start of the EEL tournament, Valve were like, right, we're going to make changes so they don't spawn here. So I had another one for here as well, and it's just a little bit pointless because they're now over here. Anyway, just waiting for this the HighlandFatties player to return. Hello there, welcome lad. And yeah, Ritzy, I saw your admin for that now, well done. Congrats. Fun fact, did we ever have a hub for Empire League? I don't know if we did we? Like, I don't remember having like a hub at all for this. Did we have one? I never really remember it being much of a thing. I don't remember that. Sorry. It wasn't even that long ago. It's only been about 5 months? Since the last Empire League tournament. The last one, which was won by Smiley Popcorn, who I was about to say they've disbanded, but their roster sort of stopped playing, and then they got a new roster back under Smiley Popcorn, so they said they disbanded, and then they sort of didn't disband, and then they got a new roster in. Because lots of the Origami players here were part of Smiley Popcorn at one stage. So there's that fun little link. Smiley Popcorn still alive in our hearts. Smiley's trying to make the old roster. Are they just trying to get everyone back again? Behind the scenes info. Fair enough. If you are new here, do follow Louis2K. Hello. On Twitch. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this. I casted for a LAN event recently. I know, I somehow got to a LAN event. Don't ask me how that happened. It just happened. Who do you guys think is going to win this league then? Because I would have said that Exile were going to win it, but they just kind of said, nah, we're not going to play, and forfeited all of their games. So, Exile, I'm out of it. 4-1 UK, they're an ESEA Inters team, but they go into Open this year. They've had to forfeit a game against Northsea, because Northsea now, they've got a new roster since Wardog left and messed it up. Back when Atro and that lot all played, Cruel, he played that at one point. Yeah, the main Exile roster, they've not been that amazing. Like, they've been together since about February time, and they've not really, or probably might have been about January. It's not really been that great from Exile's point of view. So they've not been doing too well. Who else do we have? We've got... the only other team I've not mentioned is Suryoski Clan. Good team, that. I'd have said that Suryoski Clan would have won this, actually. Either them or Origami. Mind you, I've not seen Northsea, so I couldn't have really commented. The only two teams I've seen are Suryoski and partly this variation of Origami, but I thought like this Origami team were gonna like disband or something, but we all got baited. You had to change your entry team. Eagle and Gus couldn't make it. So basically, like, now lots of the leagues kind of finished and they're starting to start back up again. Like, all the roster changes are starting to sort of come to an end, as it were. So it's starting to get to a point now where teams, they're finishing up all these roster moves. Obviously not all the teams have finished them, but ever since Ignis finished a couple of weeks ago, and now we've got the ESEA season starting in the next few days or something, all the teams are just kind of finalising and completing everything. Like, I remember the other day someone was saying, oh, today's going to be like transfer deadline day for UKCS because Insomnia finished and everyone started doing roster changes. If you are still watching, hello. If you want to be like Ritzy and subscribe, you can. I don't really know what subs can do at this point. What do we let our subs do? Subs can add me on Snapchat, I guess. I don't know. Can I thank Atro and Serious Stack and Mythics and Cruel and obviously Blue Wolf for getting this tournament set up and letting me cast in it? Yeah, Vez, you probably already have me on Snapchat. So wait, Eki, I know that Eki was playing for Origami, then he went to Suryoski Clan, and now he's back here. Reese XL, best support player. I agree with that. There was a bit of a blow at the start of the game. Origami, they couldn't play with Reese because he had Steam issues, so they lost their dedicated bomb planter. And I offered to step in, you know, I said, I'm one of the better bomb planters. They said no. Wasn't up to scratch. Very disappointed with that. This isn't origami, I know, it's Vertigamer Union. Do HighlandFatties give up? Not yet. But hey, lots of people watching me now, and you know what? We're close to hitting 1,000. I've got more Twitch followers than I do Twitter followers. What? How does that work? So let's get the EEL hub active again. Let's let everyone come over to Empire League Hub and set it up. Oh, we deleted it. Okay, so we're not going to do a game on Empire Hub. But yeah, this game has been quite insane so far. Origami, yeah, they had a little bit of a rough showing. I mean, wow. They were 7-2 down. And then they made it a little bit nicer. So they ended up with an 8-7 against them. And now they're back in the lead. Look at Nexus's knife. I've got that exact same AK skin. Actually stole that off me. Oh yeah, Origami are doing a giveaway on Twitter. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but hang on, I'm gonna have this cookie because I started eating it and I want to finish it. Apparently KZ is stream sniping. Hogchamp. Fair enough. Oh yeah, I remember that Space GG roster. They were a good team, weren't they? What are these guys all saying in chat? How is the weather? Yes. Apparently he can't load up CSGO or something. So they're just going to continue 5-on-4. We were waiting for HighlandFatties to regain their missing player. It's been so long now, I've kind of forgot who we're missing. Sorry. And Robertson, they're going to push that nade. It's juicy. Robertson falls to half HP, and Loopy also taking a chunk of damage. And well, he was expecting Nexus to be there, but kills across the map have actually been favouring the HighlandFatties. Kills have come back from the Vertigami point of view. Vertigami point of view. Russell, keep him watch on top. Blue Wolf, when you say you're going to watch football, do you mean actual soccer, or do you mean like some Irish kicking, like rugby rubbish, or is that Scotland where that is, or I don't know. One of the countries has like this weird variation of football where you like use hands, and not like American football, just a little bit worse than that. It's Gaelic football, I think. I don't know. Ren Robertson, Aqua, the two players left at this stage. They're trying to commit, but the flash is so good that even Nexus can find a kill when he's flashed. Russell, he wants a last kill as well. Aqua, they're just going for the knife. Russell, that's his second knife of the game. And Origami just looking to close this out now. They're 14-8 up. Ha, Ireland. Never been to Ireland. I've been to Lithuania though. Nice country. Where else have I been? I went to Wales once. Don't really remember it. Oh, hold that thought a second, because Akra and Ren Robertson, they've found kills off of this, and this force buy, it's brilliant. From the side of the HighlandFatties. HighlandFatties? Nexus, he's left. He's got an AK, he's got a Molotov. And coming from the 51st floor of mid. Might choose to drop down, but that would be a bit of a giveaway. Talking about giveaways, did you know Oregeno are doing a giveaway? Completely off topic. Nexus might not be able to do anything here, and the 4-man remaining roster of the HighlandFatties aren't quite done in this game yet. There's a 9th round, their first round of a half. And all it needed was for Ren Robertson to step up, turn up, and to try and take this now. The money though, it's stacked up from Oregeno. They've got the AKs, they've got the MAC-10. But the all from the AKs are out from the CT side, and they've only got one AWP really on the CT side. A push early on is going to favour Russell, and Oregeno towards A, and put Akra in a little bit of pressure. A little bit of tense pressure he's feeling. And all this noise, it's just going to be a little bit of a fake, because Vertigami, sorry. They're working, they're being slow about this, and Oregeno, they know the B site might be an option here, but they want to stick towards A, and they're going to catch all these players off guard here. This is going to be huge at this stage here. The kills, they're perfect. Loopy, the sole player left, and he's only allowed one, and wow. You thought that the HighlandFatties might have had a chance, but Oregeno just shutting that down pretty quickly, and quite easily as well. So, 6 rounds, if the HighlandFatties want to win this. And we lost connection to the server because the server's been shut down. Good one, Pop Flash. So, that means then that you shouldn't skip leg day, don't do that. Yeah, the HighlandFatties then, they lose their first game to Oregeno, 16-9. It finishes in this best of 1 game on Inferno. And yeah, that was fun casting on Inferno for the first time.